All new tonight, a Snohomish County family is fighting to shut down what they're calling a troubled teen treatment facility in Utah after their daughter collapsed and died there. We first told you about Taylor Goodridge in January. She was only 17 and just weeks away from coming home.
Now Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman reports on a new lawsuit backed by a state investigation filed against Diamond Ranch Academy. It claims the school failed the teen, neglecting to give her the right medical care.
For Taylor Goodridge's family, the Snohomish River always brings back a flood of memories.
She always had a smile, even when she was a baby.
Climbing trees, riding horses, and spending time on the water with her family. At 17, Taylor enjoyed the newfound freedom of becoming a young adult.
Oh my God!
Getting her ears pierced, dancing in recitals. But among the good, there was also bad.
She was having some problems, and there was an incident which she finally realized that she needed to get help.
Beginning in October of 2021, she was enrolled at the Diamond Ranch Academy in southern Utah, a $12,000 a month therapeutic boarding school specializing in helping teens with emotional, social, educational, and behavioral issues. On its website, the ranch claims to be America's leading teen therapeutic boarding school. Its academic program is fully accredited. Its therapists are with the students day in and day out. And they're supported by an on-campus team of various experienced licensed medical professionals who, quote, aim to treat every student like our son or daughter.
I thought I was doing what was best for my daughter. I should have just let her come home.
A little over a year later, Taylor's health took a sudden turn. The timeline laid out by investigators with the Utah Department of Health and Human Services indicates Taylor first went to staff on December 9th, 2022, complaining of back pain and difficulty breathing, and was later crying and groaning in pain. But Alan Mortensen, the Goodridge family attorney, says Diamond Ranch Academy did very little to help Taylor. In court filings, he claims she was told by staff members to take an aspirin and suck it up, even as her symptoms became worse.
For at least 7 days, she's listed there as vomiting, and everyone knew it. It got passed along, and no one did anything.
State investigators say in the days before her death, Taylor vomited at least 7 times in 11 hours.
The pain and agony that my daughter went through
is something Dean can't bear to imagine.
No 17-year-old should go through that.
Scheduled calls home.
The Zoom meeting clicked on. No Taylor.
Canceled. As Christmas approached, Taylor's condition became even worse. Autopsy results showed Taylor was in the late stages of peritonitis, a potentially fatal internal infection which usually requires rapid treatment with antibiotics.
It's not like she could call the police. It's not like she could call family services. She wasn't even allowed to call her parents.
On December 20th, Dean's phone rang. It was Diamond Ranch Executive Director Ricky Diaz saying his daughter had collapsed.
I thought she fainted, not my daughter was passing. And then less than 30 minutes later, calls back and says she's gone.
Devastated by the loss of his daughter, now Dean is on a mission to get answers. Answers that former staff member Rachel Goodridge can provide. She knew Taylor and saw firsthand Taylor's health deteriorate over the last few weeks.
She had thrown up and then she collapsed in her own vomit, and she was laying in her own vomit, passed out.
Upset by the events that led up to Taylor's death, Rachel left Diamond Ranch Academy. She also helped the state of Utah with their investigation into the academy.
They made it sound like it was an accident. But if you were actually there with her, you know that Taylor needed help.
Fox 13 reached out to Diamond Ranch Academy, who says out of respect for student privacy, federal and state laws, they cannot respond to any allegations regarding Taylor's case. Their statement reads in part, "We can say that there are many bullet points in your email and allegations in the lawsuit that are demonstrably false. DRA will continue to fully and transparently cooperate with all appropriate agencies. DRA looks forward to presenting the facts in court." As memories of Taylor linger in their minds, Dean and his sons wear their hearts on their sleeves and pain on their chest. they're ready to fight.
It's like a ticking time bomb. When is it going to happen again?
The family lawsuit accuses Diamond Ranch Academy of neglect, child abuse, and false imprisonment in Taylor's death. The Goodridges say they won't stop until they get justice for Taylor.
Where did they help my daughter? They put her in a box. That's how they sent her home to me.
After the DHHS investigation in January, Diamond Ranch Academy's license was put on probation, blocking the school from enrolling new students. The school was given 4 citations, one specifically for failing to provide and seek necessary medical care for an ill client who died several days later. In March, the Department of Licensing lifted its restrictions once again, allowing the school to accept new students. A low blow for Taylor's family. Meantime, Hurricane police say that their investigation is ongoing, as is the family's court case. This is just the beginning. We've been following this story for months. Our coverage will continue as we hear from other former employees and students. For Fox 13 News,